Okay. Um, so today, instead of either cooking or playing video games, I am actually going to be putting together some of those like Ziploc bag care packages that you see people making sometimes to pass out to homeless people. Um, I am doing this because yesterday, um, backtrack a little bit. Last week, I spent like 3 or 4 days baking so many cookies, so many fucking cookies, so that I could, package them all up and mail them all out to my friends and family and stuff. Um, and then the day after one of my friends came over to help me decorate, we found out that a couple of her coworkers had tested positive for corona. So then I had to wait it out to make sure that I could go get tested and then make sure that I didn't have the Rona. Um, so I was just like sitting on these packages of cookies, just like, I really need to go take these to my friends. I forgot these fucking cookies. Um, so yesterday, I was finally able to go get tested for the Rona, and I am negative. I don't have coronavirus. Hooray! And so I was immediately just like, hey guys, can I please bring you your presents? Can I please bring you your cookies? And so I took one of my friends, her package of cookies, and then to get turned, because her apartment's in kind of a weird place, to get turned around to go the other way, I had to go kind of a weird way, and I drove past multiple gaggles of homeless people, hanging out. And I felt really bad because there I was in like my my ugly Christmas sweater and a Santa hat with a car full of goodies, and I didn't have anything to give them to help out. Um, so today I decided that I would put together some care packages. I'm a little bit too anxious to actually go out and give them to people because, like, imagine if you were just like hanging out with your friends and someone drives up and they're just like, "Hi, I thought you might need some help, so I have some packages for you." That kind of thing. So I don't want to. I would feel really bad if I just like assumed that some people were homeless when actually they were just chilling. Um, so, uh, one of my other dear, I need some scissors for this. There we go. I was talking to one of my other dear friends about this, and she has some friends, or a friend, that is very familiar with the local homeless community. Um, so hopefully she can set us up. That way I can make all of these packages, and then she can give them out to whoever needs them. So I did a little bit of research about appropriate things to put in these kinds of packages. Um, the number one thing that I needed to include was socks. So I got a package of Hanes good socks. Um, some of the things I read specifically talked about wool socks, but that's just expensive. Um, so instead, I got a pack of this. So I am mating the socks, and then I can get everything organized. Um, One of the other things I read that I thought was ridiculous was it was a thing that was like, when you make these, make sure that you don't include any hand sanitizer or mouthwash because those have alcohol content, and somebody who is an addict might make bad choices with it. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Mouthwash? Hand sanitizer? Jesus. So I ignored that rule. I didn't buy mouthwash, but I did buy a bunch of hand sanitizer. Little balls. Because this year in particular, it's really important. It doesn't do as much as we want it to, but it's more than zero. I need my water. So, how many pairs of socks do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. That means I get to make 12 care packages. Um, other things I got is I got a package of disposable face masks. Because that's another thing that's very important this year that like might stop homeless people from being able to go into places to get help. Also, I don't know if homeless person is the right way to say it. You know what I mean? So I guess I need to do some research on that. So anyway, I got face masks and hand sanitizer. Another thing that I read was saying that when you're making these, it's a good idea to get the kind of baggies that have the slider part, because if it's just a regular like Ziploc thing, those can stop closing after a while and it gets really inconvenient. So just giving a little bit extra to get the slidey kind is really helpful. I also got a package of little Slim Jims that I can do between all the different packages. I got these little soft oatmeal things. One of the other things I was saying to not buy food that's too crunchy or too chewy, since a lot of homeless people don't have access to dental care, they can't eat that kind of thing, which I ignored a little bit because then I also got a package of cookies because cookies spread joy. And then I also got some menstrual products because homeless women always need this kind of thing. I wasn't sure. I stood in that aisle at Target for like 5 minutes. Like, if I was homeless, what kind of would a homeless woman rather have, pads or tampons? So I was just like, fuck it, I'll buy both. So yeah, this is what we're doing. There are 46 in here. I thought, I thought those socks only, okay. Excuse me, I hope you didn't hear me. So, I didn't count the socks before I bought them. So, I only have 10 hand sanitizers. So I guess what I'll do is I'll make 10 packages. And then the next time I go to Target, maybe I'll buy some more. Maybe I'll just save those socks for another person. Alright, so let's see. 2. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is make a bunch of different piles of stuff and then put things in bags. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Also, if you can hear the music in the background, I am listening to Zuriflow, which is a music live stream that I thought, so I did a live stream for Hanukkah, and then I got a notice on that video saying that the music wasn't copyright free. Hi. Thank you. I was talking earlier about it. The reason I'm doing this is because I passed out. So I was able to take my friends their holiday cookies yesterday, and then I felt really bad because as I was driving around, I passed various gaggles of homeless people, and I felt really bad because I had this like car full of goodies that I couldn't, like, I was wearing my Christmas sweater and my Santa hat, and I had this car full of goodies, and I didn't have anything for these people. So today I went to Target and I bought a bunch of stuff, and now I'm getting everything all put together. Trying to make sure everyone gets an even amount of these. It's not going to be completely even, but close enough, I guess. Alright. Heck that box. So first we're going to pair of socks, and a handful of Slim Jims in each of these bags. It's important for protein. I got, let's see, I got socks to shove in all of these bags. I got little bottles of hand sanitizer. I got granola bars and cookies. I was hoping to find like individually packaged like holiday cookies, but I could not find that, at least not where I was looking at Target. So I also wanted to buy little like those little hand warmer packs where you can kind of squish them and they'll warm up and they'll stay warm for a little while. I wanted to buy some of those because even though I live in Florida, it actually has been getting pretty chilly out lately. Like, not the kind of chili that could probably kill somebody. I mean, maybe after a while. It's usually not below freezing, you know? But it's still uncomfortably cold. But unfortunately, I couldn't find any. All I could find were the socks. Alright. There's probably a more organized way to be doing this, but this is what we've got so far. Well, now we don't need bags. Alright. So now we'll put a hand sanitizer in each one. And like, I have a little bit too much anxiety to actually go out and give these to people. But one of my dear friends is friends with another person who is very familiar with the local homeless community. So I'm gonna get set up with that person. That way I can give all of these packs to them and then they can pass them out to the people who need them. Like, what I was saying earlier was that, like, imagine that you're just out, like, hanging out with your friends, just kind of loitering around, and then someone in a car pulls up just like, hey, I thought you might need some help. I have these bags that you can pass out to anyone who needs them. Like, you're just out hanging out with your friends and someone's assuming that you're homeless. So I don't want to, like, make that mistake because I would feel so bad. So I'm just gonna give all these bags I put together. I'm gonna give them to somebody who is actually familiar with the local community. Thank you. This is the only ugly Christmas sweater I will ever need. Alright. And then these little squares are a lot smaller than I thought they'd be. That's unfortunate. I got banana bread and dark chocolate oatmeal bars and cinnamon and brown sugar oatmeal bars. Some of the things that I was reading about putting these together for homeless people are that it's important to keep in mind that since a lot of them don't have access to any kind of health or dental care, to not buy things that are too chewy or too crunchy. Because who knows if they'd be able to eat it or, you know, enjoy it because it would be bad for their teeth. There we go. I have 2 of these left over. Maybe I'll see if I have any other granola bars I can shove in here. And then even though I just said we shouldn't get things that are too crunchy for people, I also got cookies because cookies bring joy. I guess if I have any of this kind of stuff left over, then I can give it all to the to the contacts I have, I guess, for the homeless community. Because what am I gonna do with all of this? I can make my own cookies if I want them. What I tried, let's see. I tried to find, like, you know what, I meant to find packs of emergency because I wanted some too, but alas. Okay, there is 1 pack of Nutter Butters and 1 pack of Oreos left, and I might save the Nutter Butters for me because I actually really love Nutter Butters. Hi! This might be, I think this is the first one of my streams you've actually caught. I'm making little care packages for homeless people because I felt guilty. Okay, so the last thing I want to put in these are the masks that I got because I want to go wash my hands really good before I shove them into each thing. So we're going to put that aside. All kinds of goodies. And so I'm going to split up all of these pads and tampons between all of these. Well, I appreciate you being here. One of the other things that I was reading was that for homeless women especially, they almost always are in dire need of menstrual products. And I couldn't figure out if I should get pads or tampons. So I was like, I'll just get both. And put a handful in each bag. Even if one of these bags goes to a homeless man versus a homeless woman, surely he has homeless lady friends who could benefit from him sharing these with. So. Also, like, so there's a really big stigma when you think about it against giving homeless people just money directly because everyone's just like, oh, they'll just go spend it on drugs or alcohol, and it's just like, well, I mean, chances are that you might also spend it on drugs or alcohol, and like a lot of the reason one of my other friends was homeless for a while, and they've told me about how like part of why homeless people will spend their money on whatever money they have on drugs or alcohol is because they don't have access to actual medical care. So whatever the actual problem is, they can't fix it. So spending money on drugs is just to ingest something that will make them feel less terrible for any amount of time. Which makes sense when you think about it. Like, it's definitely tragic, and it would definitely be better if they weren't doing drugs, but, like, shit's awful. You do what you gotta do. But you also have to think about how, like, okay, let's say you give a homeless person some money, and they don't go spend it on, they're like, let's say you run into a homeless person who does need some help and they are asking specifically for money. Like, what do you do in that situation? Well, they could be buying literally anything. Like, it could be a mom who needs to go get, like, baby formula. It could be somebody with, like, specific dietary needs. Like, you can still have food allergies when you're homeless. So it could be somebody who does want to go buy food, but, you know, they need to buy something specific or else they'll get really sick. So, like, giving homeless people money, I think should be something that's a lot more okay to do. I say that as I make all of these packs rather than giving out money, but I don't know. my excuse for not giving out money is that to buy all of this stuff, I did have to use my credit card. So I don't actually have a lot of real money I can give out either. Okay, there are a handful of pads and tampons left, so I'm just going to go ahead and shove all of these in here. How many of these are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oop. I'll just not give that one away. Let's see. And I've got the face masks to shove in here too. I might also, I'm pretty sure I could fit like a water bottle in each of these. Yeah, I've definitely spent more than I should this holiday season, but like, it's fine. I'm gonna start donating plasma again next week, and then I can start paying off my credit card. It's fine. I am one of the few people I know that is not currently having like financial hardship, so it's cool. I appreciate it. I firmly believe that if you can help somebody, then you should. And like the caveat with that can is like, do you have the time, the money, the emotional energy, the physical energy? Like, you don't wreck yourself for the sake of others, but like, it's okay to push yourself a little bit. That kind, like, don't wreck yourself for the sake of others. Sometimes sometimes somebody needs some help and it pushes your boundaries a little bit, but you just have to weigh what you feel is right. And also, if I was homeless, like, I would want someone to help me out and give me some cookies. I'm gonna go grab some water bottles to shove in these bags, because I'm pretty sure I can fit water bottles in here too. I'll be right back. I return. So, I've got some bottled water that I am pretty sure I can fit in here. I might have to... Living is expensive. I still have the masks to put in these, so I'm going to zip them shut because they're getting pretty full. And I don't want any of them to like dump out. So I think what I'm going to do with the masks is I'm going to wash my hands really good. And then rather than shove them directly in these bags, I'm going to put them in like a smaller sandwich bag. And then put them in, and then put the smaller sandwich bags in here instead. That way the masks don't get dirty. know all this is gonna fit. I just have to reorganize them a little bit. Yeah, not everybody has the means to help out in like this kind of way specifically, but like, yeah, there's always something. Also, doing closed captioning sounds like it could be interesting, fun. I need to figure out how to set up closed caption on my videos. One of my friends is hard of hearing, and like, being hard of hearing can be really difficult on the internet. I mean, in general, but also specifically on the internet. Especially since most of my videos are like kind of chest down, so you can't see me talking. I wish I had some emergency to shove in these bags. Sorry, I got a text on my phone. Luckily, my phone is set to silent and also to not vibrate, so when I get messages like that, they won't interrupt the stream. There's some kind of like, there's a page I can go to that has a whole bunch of like apps or whatever that I can kind of overlay or use on the videos somehow. So really I just have to get better at using Twitch. There we go. I'm sure there's something I can use. There we go. So I mailed out all of the presents to my friends and family, and it looks like basically everybody has received them. I talked to my grandma today because I sent her some cookies. Heck, I have an extra thing here and I don't know which bag it was in. Are you missing your hand sanitizer? Oh, I think it's this one. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I really just need to get better at, like, using Twitch. I want to do a Nuzlocke challenge on Pokemon Shield. And, like, it'd be really cool to stream that. Since that will encourage me to actually stick to the rules. But I don't know how to get my Switch to stream. Since I'm pretty sure Nintendo doesn't make it as easy as Sony does. Ooh, I have fruit snacks I can put in these. Cool. Though they're Halloween fruit snacks. And I mean, they're still good because they're fruit snacks, but that might be off-putting for some people. Okay, so all of these have everything in them except for the masks. So I am gonna go wash my hands really quick and get the stuff in here. Yeah, I'm gonna go wash my hands really quick and then I can start getting the masks ready to pass out. I don't have anything interesting I can show the camera while I'm doing that. Here, I'll just let you look at my window. Maybe. There we go. Haha. Okay, I'm back. There we go. So, I've got some disposable face masks, but because I don't want to, like, I don't want to put them in these bags and then have them get dirty while they're in there. So I'm gonna put them in these little plastic sandwich bags instead, and then put the sandwich bags in there. Now all I have to do is be smarter than this box. There we go. Oh, neat. So in each of these is 10 masks. I'm going to put 2 masks in each baggie, since I have 20 total masks. And I washed my hands really good, so it occurs to me that I should probably put on a face mask while I'm doing these masks. That way I don't breathe anything bad onto the masks. So I'll be right back. Like, I'm probably okay. I just got tested yesterday, so I almost definitely don't have the Rona, but I still want to be safe, so mask going on. Thank you for the cute emojis, I love you. Okay, so now that I have a mask on, I'm gonna separate all of these disposable masks into these plastic bags I have here on the table. That way I can make sure that all of the masks stay clean while they're inside of these bags. And I have 10 individual bags, and I have 20 masks. So each baggie, ooh, these don't bend. That's okay. So each baggie is gonna get 2 masks in it. And then we will roll them up. All right. That is not perfect, but it's better than nothing. All right. There we go. So here's a weird question. Um, so you're, let's see, if the father of the person you're married to is known as your father-in-law, does that mean that the uncle of the person that you're married to is called your uncle-in-law? Or is he just, your partner's uncle? I appreciate it. Um, yeah, I guess since you're quarantined right now, if I'm doing a stream, it's more likely you'd be able to hang out, huh? Yeah, so, uh, my my husband's uncle just texted me. um, so I guess after I do this, I get to talk to him. Though I did send my father-in-law a package of cookies. Oh, that's cute. I did send my father-in-law a package of cookies and stuff, and everybody else, well, I'm assuming my parents got their stuff because everybody else did. But my parents and my father-in-law are the only two people who have not contacted me about receiving their stuff. Okay. There's the first 5 packs of masks. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That makes sense. My mother-in-law sent me a letter the other month, and rather than, she didn't sign off as mother-in-law, she signed off as mother-in-love, and I'm just like, ooh, that's weird. But it's good to know that my mother-in-law really likes me. Like I've known my husband for a very long time, and I knew him back before his mom was super chill. She's super chill now. She did not used to be. Um, but I'm glad that she's less high strung now. Kind of like my stepmom. My stepmom also used to be really high strung. But she's a lot more chill now. So after I get all these masks in these bags, I'm gonna fill them up in there. And then I might investigate my pantry really quick and see if I have anything else I can shove in these bags. I forgot to get bandages. Oh well. I'll remember bandages for the next time I do this. I mean, I probably have some bandages in my first aid kits, but IDK. There we go. All right. So that is all of the disposable face masks. And now I can start putting them in here. My husband should be home soon, so that's really exciting. He's been gone for a while. Yeah, I couldn't find any emergency for these. Otherwise, well, technically I forgot to look. I was at Target and I forgot to check for emergency. Um, I did want to find like little hand warmers, like the like you would take them camping. The like chemical kind that come in a baggie that you would like squish and they would warm up. I wanted to get some of those to put in here since it's actually been like chilly out. Uh, but my local Target did not have any. Um, it said online that they had some, but then when I went to check in the store, the guy I talked to was like, "Yeah, it doesn't say we have any of these." I was like, "All right, cool, cool." Plastic baggie idea worked better in my head. Um, it's nice that like we can just buy disposable masks at Target now. I remember early on in the pandemic when you could not find masks or hand sanitizer fucking anywhere. Ooh, that makes sense. I'll add that to the list of places to check the next time I do some of these. Um, do you think that I should put fruit snacks in these bags, or do you think that that would be off-putting because the fruit snacks I have are Halloween fruit snacks? Okay, so here are all the bags of all of the stuff that I got specifically for this. Um, I am gonna go double check my pantry and see if there's anything in there that I can put in here for some extra stuff. And I might also check my first aid kit and see if I have enough like large size band-aids to shove in here. Um, one of the other resources I was reading said that large band-aids are a lot of help because they are good for blisters and stuff. Um, so I'm gonna go check on that. I will let you look at the window again, that lovely window, and I will be right back. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'm back. I could not find, um, so I couldn't find any extra snacks in the pantry that I could add to this. I only had like 2 packs of fruit snacks left, and I want to save those for me. And I also checked for some band-aids, but I couldn't find any large bandages. But I did remember that I had some candy left over from Halloween, so I'm gonna put a candy in each of these, because candy sparks joy. I do already have like a pack of cookies in each of these, but extra calories won't hurt them. And also, it's candy. Did I put one in here? Doesn't look like it. Oh no, one of these isn't gonna have one. Oh, I have some Kit Kats in my freezer. I will drop a frozen Kit Kat into one of these. Kit Kat. Okay. So, all my baggies are done. Hey. There we go. All right, so I have all 10 of these bags full and ready to go. If I have time before I give them, so what's gonna happen is one of my friends is going to connect me with one of her friends who is much more familiar with the local homeless community than I am. I have too much anxiety to just like drive out and give these to people. So I'm gonna connect with her and then give these to her to give to people who need them. Excuse me. So if I have time to go to the store again to buy band-aids, emergency, any other little things that could fit in here, I'll probably put that in here. But overall, I'm really happy with what I have in these. Each one of these bags has a bottle of water, some snacks, some menstrual products, some disposable face masks, like all kinds of useful stuff. Hopefully the people who get them, like, this will be stuff that they need. And if not, like, they can probably trade it to people who do need it for stuff that they need. Bartering system, yeah. But yeah, this is about all I wanted to stream today. I thought it would be fun to stream making care packages. You know, it's the holiday season and it's been a rough year for everybody, but if there's something that you think you can do to help somebody out, then like 'tis the season, you know? It's been a hard year and we're all in this together except for the billionaires because they're terrible people. So us proletariats have to take care of ourselves. So I'm gonna sign off. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. I will probably upload this one to YouTube. That might be fun for people to look at. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna end the stream. Love you, bye!